Hello everyone. I think, I'm trying to center myself, but the light's there. They'll be away in a second. I think we are on. Yes, perfect. Okay, let me just click a few buttons. We'll get settled. If he's here, say hello as you guys trickle in. Let me know you're watching. And I have fun things to show you. Is that working? Here we go. Okay. Excellent. All right. So it looks like we have someone. Teresa's watching. Anybody else? Hop on. Say hello. Tell me where you're from. Tell me I'm freezing. Are you warm? Are you cold? It's the room I film in, it doesn't really make sense to put heat on for like the half hour that I'm up here. So I'm sitting here with a blanket and I'm cold. But I'll get warm. Hello, Teresa. Let's see. Okay, great. Okay, so today, actually, it's funny that we're cold or I'm cold. We're going to do some cactus cards. So that is kind of warm weather stuff. And so I missed last week. I'm so sorry that I had to suddenly cancel. As I wrote in my little Facebook thing, I was donating blood. I was trying to do a good thing. And I was doing the Power Reds, which I've done years and years ago. I actually haven't donated in a while, but I wanted to get back into it. And I was doing the Power Reds, which I've done before, and it was, I don't know, I fainted. And so it wasn't quite working. And so I had to kind of recuperate there, and there was no way I was going to make it back in time, and I didn't feel so great. So I feel fine. I will donate again. They told me to give it a little while, and but anyways, that's why I had to cancel. So thank you for your patience. Hi, Kim. Thanks for joining. So we're going to do the project today that I was going to do last week. And so I wanted to show you, just trying to think, I want to show you some things because on camera, I think it's a little easier than when I go down on my table. So sometimes you'll see my background. I have different paintings. The one with the flowers, actually, I did at one of those paint bars, and the fish, there we go. In the background, actually, that was, my daughter, did this really cool thing when she was in kindergarten a long time ago. Each grade studied a country for a year. So her kindergarten studied Japan and she fell in love, and they did these really cool things. So it has a name to it, but they actually inked up a real fish and then pressed paper on it. So that is an imprint of a real fish. But what is usually in the background are some cactus paintings. So my daughter did these one year, a couple years ago. She just wanted to paint, so she made some cactus paintings. There's this one. We're actually going to make a card that kind of resembles that one a little bit. And then she did this one too. So here we go. So those are usually behind me, but I just want to show you. So we're going to kind of do some cards like that. So I'll set them up later so you can see. All right, so we have some more people watching. Excellent. So we have Teresa, Kim, and Mary Lou. Anyone else? Come on and say hello. And before I make the cards, I'm just going to show you one other thing that is cactus related. Oh, someone's texting me. Let's see. Okay. And for February, I am doing a special. It has a very unoriginal name called a February special. I did it last year in January, called it the January special, because I was not able to have an open house in person this year. Hopefully next year we can do that because I really miss getting lots of people together. Hi, Nancy from Wyoming. Thanks for saying hello and joining. So in a way, this incorporates more people because not everyone can come to my house. And so I'm doing, instead of my open house, a special. So for anyone who orders $100 of products during February, will get a free class, an online class, such as the videos. But I will also send a spool of ribbon and some gems. And so I wanted to show you the projects of the cards that we're going to make. Let's see. Nancy and I made the cards together in Kentucky, and she's outstanding. Excellent. Oh, so you brought a friend. Nice, Mary Lou. Thank you. And I talked to your friend Ronnie this morning. Nice community. So the cards, the projects for this February special class use the cactus bundle, the stamps and punch, but you don't have to use it. It's all like more folds and stuff, but I happen to use the cactus as a unifying point, but you can use anything. So that's a long explanation. So so this is one of the cards. It's like a mini easel card. Oh, I'm like, where's my camera? So, this actually goes a little closer. So this is one of the cards you make. So again, you don't have to use a cactus. I did, but I'll show you how to make this little mini easel card. And the other project is a little Post-it note holder. And actually made 2 different ones. I was kind of having fun playing with the cactus. So you can kind of decorate yours however you want, but that's one of the projects. And the third project is this really cool card. It's called an accordion. I actually think it's more of a double accordion card. Oops. So when it's closed, it's, you know, that's the front, and then I would tie a bow on the side. But when you open it, get ready, because this is really cool. Oh, hold on, it's sticking. My ribbon was sticking. It opens up, I just have to see if you can see it, to this really cool accordion bolt. So I'll show you how to make this too. Again, it doesn't have to be cactus. I happen to use the cactus, but you can do it anyway. So I will show you how to make that card, which is really cool. So those these 3 projects, plus the spool of ribbon and some gems, and I'm hoping to do this ribbon and the gems that I used on here. They're not back ordered, so it should be fine so far. That's what will be part of my 100-day special, $100 special. Okay. Oh, and actually there's extra tags that go with that too, because there's some extra cutouts from here, so I just incorporated them into tags. So I'll show you that too. Okay, without further ado, let me move those over here. I'm going to flip my camera. Actually, before I do that, let me put the cards out so you can kind of see what we're making today. All right, so hold on a second. I'm just going to flip you down, spin you around. I was talking with someone last night. We had club last night on Valentine's Day, which was kind of fun. And one of the club members is not on Facebook. So I told her I'm going to actually do this thing called StreamYard, which I just have to look into. And so some of these videos will be streamed or recorded onto YouTube too, so more people can watch them, because I know not everybody's on Facebook. All right, so there we go. I think that's good. So, aren't these cute? These cute little cactus with the little eyes. I don't know if you noticed my little pun in my description. I was calling it cacti, so like CACT/EYES. It's kind of how I just thought it was kind of clever. My son just like kind of rolled his eyes at me. So I'm going to show you some of these. And so nothing's hard at all, but I just want to show you a couple tips using the punch. And then you can build your cactus to be like whatever. Like I have one cactus downstairs that like the arms going way down, and you know, they're kind of funky. So anyways, I use googly eyes, and then I use some stamps for eyes. So I'm just going to show you that, what I did. And then the background paper, I used the rainbow paper. So that's a sale. This is actually 2 packs together, so it looks like a lot. But that rainbow paper, that Sale-a-bration, it's free with a $50 order. I used as all my pattern paper because there's some nice graphics in it. It doesn't have to be rainbow, and so that's what I used. Okay. So this is the stamp set called Cactus Cuties, and then it goes with the punch. So I'm going to show you a couple tips with the punch. You don't have to use the punch with a cactus, and I'll show you that too. It's helpful, but it's not necessary. But if you do buy them together, you save 10%, so that's always a good thing. All right, let me get my paper out here. Did you guys all have a nice Valentine's Day? Like I said, I had club last night, and actually I was gonna have club in the morning, but we ended up getting like 10 inches of snow, which came out of nowhere. I thought we were getting 3, so we postponed the morning session to next week. And so I had the morning off, so I ended up baking some bread and made cookies. So that was always a good thing. All right. So I have my stamps. Put them in there. And I have some colors. I just kind of mixed up some colors that I kind of took some from the rainbow paper, some that I thought kind of lent itself to cactus. And I'm using the blues because I thought that kind of toned it down. I didn't want it to be too bright or too like terracotta-ish. So I thought the blue kind of lent itself well. All right, so I think I'm going to make, well, we'll see. We'll see how they turn out. Alrighty. So I already have them on block, so this is what I'm looking for. All right. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated. So, oh, I just thought of something I forgot. That's okay. A lot of the builder punches, and so when there's different pieces, those are called builder punches. So like there's a strawberry builder punch, there's an ice cream, there's a snowman. Trying to think what else there are. A lot of times when you stamp and then you go to punch out, and a lot of times there's a white outline like around the image, but with a cactus there's not. It's there is no white outline, and so that's kind of a cool thing with these, because then it's just you have no white outline around them. But if you do want a white outline around them like these ones, you just cut them out. So I'm going to show you both. So it's just a slightly different look. They're both very good looks, but they're slightly different. So sometimes with like, I know I've showed this before with a strawberry builder punch, you can make a template. So you would just punch out with like a scrap piece of paper, and then you have a template, and then you would use your template, you would put paper, you would do it probably not white, but you would put a piece of paper underneath it, and then you would stamp your individual components here, and then you would have your paper, and then you would punch, rather than sometimes if you stamp one image and then you go to punch it, which you can do, but then it wastes a lot of these other papers. So, and that's what I meant to bring up with that template, but I didn't. And I don't see a punch that would work, but you can just make a template like that. And I definitely do it with a strawberry, and you can do it with the ice cream too, and then just stamp and then punch. But with the cactus, like I said, it doesn't, you don't have that white outline. So if you go to stamp, I'll just show you. I'll just put actually I don't want that piece of paper. If I just put a piece of paper, again, I wouldn't necessarily do, my template is white. And so this stamp goes with this. You see how you get, it doesn't stamp the way you want it, because the, even though it's thin, and I've tried it with a Post-it note too, because it's thinner paper and it doesn't work, but it's like a barrier. So you have this, and then you get this space, and then it, like almost like a moat, I guess, or something. So anyways, you have trouble stamping it. So what I do with this one is, I lost my pieces, so I'll just punch again. I punch first, and then I'm going to stamp directly on these. So now I will use that same stamp, and I'm going to go over, and you can kind of see the outline. So the stamp is larger than the cutout. I'm just looking for tweezers. And then it's all stamped. So it works better than my little template. I'll have to do a, I don't know if I have a video. I'll have to do one with maybe the strawberry, just to show you. So what I'm gonna do is just stamp on these pieces, and it makes it easy because the pieces are smaller and you can see through them because it's photopolymer. So you get all your pieces. And so I've had a few more people join. Mary, oh, that's okay if you're late. I just did a little chit chat at the beginning, so you're really not missing too much. And who else joined? Anita joined. Hello. All right, so this is the pot, or the, yeah, I guess the pot, the vessel. Same thing. It's smaller than the stamp. So then you get the, and then the flower like a teeny tiny stamp. And that fits right on top. And I just find it easy with the tweezers to take them off. So that's how you can stamp it. So the stamp set doesn't work with all of the, or the punch doesn't work with all the stamps. So it works, this is the pot I just did, this is the cactus, and then this one. And actually we can do that one too, and I'll show you in a second. And the flower. The rest you have to either just stamp directly on paper and use as is, and that's what I did with this one, is just stamping. And because they're photopolymer, you can line them up really nicely. Or you can just cut them out, which I did for this one. I cut out the pot with scissors, and I cut out this cactus, which is the same one I just stamped. And these guys, you can cut them out, but you don't have to, because I discovered today, if you just punch out that same piece, right? So that's that piece. And it doesn't matter, it's not quite symmetrical, but you can stamp, because the stamp is bigger than the punch, you can stamp both sides, which is kind of nice, because then it gives you, it's not quite as symmetrical for your cactus. So this one's a little smaller than this one, but you can still use it. So you can still stamp on that. And then this one does get a white outline, but that's okay, because that's how my table's getting messy. I'm getting ink all over the place. That's how I did this one. So you have some versatility. I need to clean up my fingers, because I should show you. I keep dropping things, and I'm dropping them all on the open ink pads. So now, like, the back of my card has ink, my stamp case has ink on it. Yikes. To have a full studio, wouldn't that be great? I'd probably just still only use part of it. Okay, just want to clean that stuff up, because... All right, so now let's close this one. I think I have enough pieces to put a card together. I actually have pieces to put 2 cards, I think, together. So we'll do that, just to show you the one that's punched out without the white space and one that's punched out with the white space. So all of my cards that I showed you, there should be 3 or 4 of them, these guys, they're all cut the same size. So the white base, the little white base, is 2.5 by 3.5, and then the border is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, and they're all the same. I just did different papers. So that's the size of my white paper. And so now, let's see. This is kind of the fun part, because then I have all these more, like, you can make your cactus as crazy as you want. Oh, I just thought we have to put eyes on them. Let's see, how many? Let's actually stamp our words first, and that will help us decide. Oh, here it is. Let's see, I did, just to note, I did hello. Why don't we do hope your day is on point? So then I have one of each. I'll have one of each of the words. And I did that in Night of Navy. Oh, get more ink on me. Okay, good. Put that over there so I won't touch it. So now we can build our little pot. This pot I did in Misty Moonlight, so it's not exactly the same. Again, I just thought the blue kind of toned it down a little bit. I'm just trying to think, like, some we can make over, we can make under. I actually was starting to play. I like kind of one in, oops, in the front. Let's make this one like really kind of crazy. Kind of like that. Okay. And I'm going to make a face on it before I stamp it together. So what I did, I have this Sharing Sunshine stamp set, and it has two faces, like, because really they're for the sun, but they're kind of fun to make. So I did this little face is this guy, and then this little face is this one. So they're kind of fun. And then, like I said, I did googly eyes on that one. So let's grab, oops, that one. I'll do that in blue, Night of Navy, I guess I should say, because we have two blues. I'm going to stamp it while it's on there, just so I have an idea of placement. Okay. It just kind of brings them to life, or brings her to life. I think it's kind of cute. All right, so now I'm going to glue it. So what I discovered is if you, again, I just use my glue, but I'm just putting glue in the middle, and that, because it gives us the opportunity to tuck under. All right, so I'm going to do my big cactus right here. Again, I'm just kind of doing it in the middle. I'm going to tuck this one under the pot a little bit. You have a little time with that glue. And then I'm going to tuck this one under. I think I'll do this one on top of layers. Now I forget how I had it. I was doing like a lot of them. That's, I don't think I like that. And I'll put a flower on here too, and that will break up all the green. All right, so maybe I'll do that. So you can kind of get carried away with all of these pieces, but that's what cactus do. They kind of go a little crazy. And if you wanted to pop one up with a dimensional, you could do that too. I'm just going to keep mine on flat. There we go. Oh, that's right. We were going to have one tucked under there. And because I didn't put the pot down all the way, I can just lift it up. And it kind of slides right in there. Go into the pot a little bit. It looks a little leaning over, and that's where the flower will come in. It will kind of balance it, just like that. Put a little glue. Okay. You really can kind of go crazy, but I will stop. And, oh, here it is. I was going to do it on this one. So again, that was 2.5 by 3.5. That's 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And I just decided to do the thick white for all of my bases, just to kind of unify them all. And then this is a standard 4 by 5 1/4. Oh, but wait a minute. Do we like the polka dot better? All right, here's a little, you guys tell me, and I'll start doing the other one. If you like the polka dot better, or if you like the rainbow stripe better. I'll let you decide on that one as I do the other one together. Okay, so tell me, polka dot or stripe, because I like them both. And as you are voting, we'll make the other one that has the white outline on it. And we'll do it with this. Okay, so I already cut that one out just to save a little time. And I already have a few that I stamped, but I showed you how I stamped it. If we need more, I have 2 more. I can always stamp some more, but I actually like this layout, so I think I might just keep it. And the pot, let's see, I wonder, I already had one. If That's going to be too bright. Maybe I will keep that color. That's Mango Melody. I think I'll just keep it. Although, oh shoot, I can't because it's, did I bring Mango up? I didn't. So we're going to make another color. Because I forgot to cut a pot with the white. I just want to use the right piece of paper. The white outline. I want it to all be matchy. So we'll use, I brought up Calypso Coral. All right, I see you guys are voting. Oh, so far I can see stripes, stripes, stripes. Looks like stripes might be the winner. All right. Is the polka dot too busy? I like the polka dots, but maybe it is too busy for this card. All right, I'll just cut this quick. And you'll see, these are really easy to cut. They're pretty basic shapes. So I'm just gonna keep the white border. And I find if I leave my scissors kind of in the same spot and I rotate the paper, it makes cutting much easier. I know some people don't like cutting. I don't mind it. And I think that's, it helps if I just keep the scissors in one spot. Okay, so I'm putting the glue only really kind of in the middle. Oh, I should have stamped my words. Let's do hello just because I have it on there. And we'll do that in navy because I'm going to use the Misty Moonlight as the border background. Oops, that's upside down. Hello. Okay. All right, so now I can put because there is a big difference in size too when you do. One is cut out. And I know that was going on white and white, but you can still see it. So I just want it to be uniform. All right. Oh, we need a face on this one. I like that winky face on this one too, so we'll do that as well. All right, it looks to me like stripes is the winner. So once I'm done with this one, I'll go back and I'll do some stripes. There's the face. Again, it looks cute without the face, but I just wanted to show you some options. And again, the googly eyes. Actually, I'll show you. I had googly eyes. I found them and they're like all yellowed. They're very old. And so I found a couple in there that were whiter than the yellow. So I guess they discolor over time. And they're from like Girl Scout days. They're old. All right. And again, I like the little tucking of the one in here, like a little baby growing. And then I need to, oh, actually, is that, I think that's too close. So I will do the darker pink. Just want my scrap paper, which I've lost. Where did it go? Here it is. I'll do the flowers. I used, this is, what is it? Midnight Madness. So actually 2 of these colors are retiring soon. The Midnight Madness, this pink, and then the Misty Moonlight Blue are retiring in April. Very sad to see them go. But I am excited to see what's replacing them. It's always fun to get new colors. All right, so this flower, because this kind of has a more of a feminine look to me, kind of reminds me of like a little hair bow. The little flower right there. And you can do more flowers. Oh, look what I did. Ugh. Okay. I will fix that. I will first glue that on there. Darn it. Last night too, I don't usually get so inky, but I'm getting inky lately, smudging. All right. That's pre-scored. That will go on there. It's kind of fun, all these graphics. I normally wouldn't, I don't think pick them, but I wanted to use the rainbow pack, but they kind of look nice together. Oh, I actually meant to use dimensionals, but too late. I'll do that on the next one. All right, so what we can do, I don't have any other punches up here. What I'll probably do is I'm just going to take a piece of paper. Actually, maybe I can just cut one out. Let's see how well I do. And if it doesn't look great, I will punch it out. I should let this dry for a second. My scissors. I'm sure I'm not the only one who gets inky fingers and ruins things. There we go. Just trying to even up that a little bit. All right, let's put a dimensional on that. A lot of mistakes can be fixed or altered. Oop. Oh, I don't think I did it long enough. I'm just going to put it on there. I will do it again. I didn't quite do it long enough to cover, but just so you get the idea. That's one way of fixing things, and actually it's kind of cute how that's raised up. Okay, so the other one, we're going to finish off with stripes, because that's what you guys voted on. So here is the stripe paper, although I do love these polka dots. And then on these ones, I'm going to raise up dimensionals. These are old dimensionals, so I'm just kind of using the pieces. I use all my pieces. All right. Hope your day is on point. And I think we need a little sparkle. So let's add, I was adding some gems to, it's not gonna work. These will work. Just to put a little sparkle. I'll do 3 different sizes on there. I forget what these ones are called. But it's in with the rainbow section of the catalog. There we go. They're kind of clear, but it gives a little bit of a sparkle. Okay. I'm wondering if I want another flower there, but that's all right. All right. I can go on, and oh, it's going to show you too. With that stamp of the smiley face that I did, you can alter your smiley faces too. I can show you how to do that real quick. So you have even more options. So this is, again, that Sharing Sunshine has the 2 smiley faces. You can use the circle. I'll just take that off. Because of photopolymer, you can see right through them. So what I did was, just grab a piece of paper. I'll use this piece. And here we go. We'll do it in blue, because it already has blue on it. So there's your cute little face. If you want to wink, you do that again. And then you take that circle, and you go right on top. So you can have a wink, or if you want like sunglasses or just big eyes, you just go right on top of both of them. Not cute? So a little bit more versatility with that. And I was going to say, you could also, I've used before like a pencil tip, like a new eraser. And you can also, that didn't ink so well, but you can do dots that way too. Alrighty, let me move these. I'll put my cards here so you can see all the cards. I made a grand mess. Alright, so, oops, I just dropped one. Shoot. Oh yeah, here are all my yellowed, they're pretty nasty looking. I'm just gonna throw them away. All my yellowed eyeballs. But I did find a couple that were whiter. So I'll have to go buy some more eyeballs. So I dropped one of the cards. Oh, there should be more. Okay, so there's 6. Let's see. Just want to make sure you can see them all. So they all have character, right? They all have personalities, just like our kids. They're all like, you know, go look at Cactus. You can, I just Googled, I think I even Googled cactus flowers, and a whole bunch of images came up just to find out kind of the flowers. So they come in lots of pinks, there's yellows, there's some purples. So I did all pink here, but you could do all different colors. So there you go. So I just wanted to show you kind of other options with the, well, here's actually another one. I did the googly eyes with the 2 cactus together, and that could fit on top too. Just more options with the cactus. I'll be playing with it more too because I'm going to Arizona next month, and I'm really hoping to see some beautiful cactus and be inspired. So I'll come up with some more projects. Alrighty, I appreciate you joining me today. Again, I'm sorry I missed last week, but I was happy to be back this week. And just to remind you, the few things that are going on, Stampin' Up! Is my February special. So again, you get those free, the class, those 3 projects I showed you at the beginning, plus a spool of ribbon and some gems for $100 orders. If you join my team, which I would love everybody, all of you on here, I would love for you to join my team. I'll send you that free class as well. And then there's a whole bunch of perks and cool things for joining Stampin' Up! If you join this month, the regular kit it's the same price. It's $99. You choose $125 worth of products, excuse me, whatever you want. But you also get to choose 2 free stamp sets. So any stamp sets you want, you can choose for free as joining in February. And then you join my team as well. And we do fun things. We're actually doing a team swap. We just started that this week. So people will make cards and we'll swap with each other, and so we'll have some samples. We meet the last Tuesday of every month on Zoom, and we gather when we can in person. And for the, you know, not everyone lives close by, and we do some fun things together. So anyways, I would love for you to join, or if you have questions, to ask me about that. And I think that's what's going on in February. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's it. All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to go make a cup of tea to warm my hands and clean up this disaster of a mess that I made. And I'll post some pictures of these cactus cards too, so you have them for reference if you want to make them. I appreciate you joining. Have a wonderful day. I will see you next Tuesday. If you have suggestions on what you want me to make, send them my way. All right. Have a great day and happy creating. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining.